God, it's Friday! I'm excited when it's Friday. Today is the 23rd day in the month of May 2025. Oh yes. After a long, hectic production week, I get to take my rest this Friday. Welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching for the stars. We are aiming for the stars. Family and Values is a show that talks about your family, my family, your relationship, and my relationship. Those controversial topics you don't want to talk about it, I usually say on the show, we dissect it, we talk about it, we discuss it. Family is you and me. Family is togetherness. It's born and it's Friday, and we try to keep our Fridays as calm, cool, and collected as we can. Just trying to make everyone smile. Yeah, it's Friday, it's weekend. Come on. Everybody is going. All right, I am Princess Joy Eyo Abu Jamilat. Yeah, big shout out to my Muslim friends, all the Islamic brothers and sisters. Leah is just by the corner. I'm waiting for that ram. You see now, Jamilat is waiting. If I don't see my ram in the studio, I will remove the Jamilat out of this thing. But that's by the way. Welcome to the show. We are streaming live on Facebook, on our YouTube page. Download the Galaxy mobile app so you can watch us on the go. A very big shout out to our Star Times family. We love you. To everyone sending in messages, we are seeing your messages and we love you. We celebrate you. Okay, you know when I'm seated here all excited, I'm not here alone, but for people who are watching for the first time, today is a special day to us. Very special, we'll tell you why. But I have my very own personal partner here with me, looking she just started to calm down the Friday, just calm down, this is a wonderful one. You know what I'm talking about? Something I didn't call Mama Kenzie, I just said calm down. Calm down. Why you breath through? Just take that deep breath.
I'm cool because the weekend is going to be loaded with responsibilities.
Yeah.
Fun! Yeah, it's going to be fun, but it's loaded with the responsibilities with that fun. It's not easy to be clocking golden and you have a friend who just trying to make, you have to do this, you have to do this. So it's so good to be here. It's another beautiful Friday. And I hope you had a restful night, okay? So, like Joy said, it's the end of another working week. And my chat for you this morning is, it's only when you have the courage to step off the ledger that you realize you had wings to fly. You had wings all along. That wings has been there. But just step a little off the ledger. Step off. And you find out that you can do miraculous, wonderful, outstanding, astonishing things that is beyond what you yourself can imagine. So, and all you need is backing from the Almighty God and courage from yourself. You need to encourage yourself. I say encourage yourself in the Lord. If you don't encourage yourself, it might be difficult. And because you want to get to that stop, you want to get to that atmosphere, that level of turnaround in your life, you just need to continue to move on. So it's all about you putting all the courage to work. On that note, I want to welcome to another episode of Family and Values. This morning, my name is Remain Olori Adejoke Adebi David, and my friends call me Olori H. Welcome to the show.
Okay, welcome to the show. Like Mama Gen Z would always say, we have birthday shout outs this morning.
I think before that birthday shout out, we need to go for a short break and we'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back. That was our mini feature. Yeah, before we continue our conversation, Olori was to take her charge this morning and give a birthday shout out to all those celebrating.
Okay, so like I was saying, it's only when you have the courage to step off the edge that you realize you had wings all along. Your wings has always been there for you to fly. But you need a summoned courage from the Almighty God, your Creator. That's why you need to go back to Him to help you so that that journey will be easy. That progress, that idea, that talent that you're nurturing, you will see obstacles, you'll go through all manner of obstacles and limitations. But God will make it easy because it will not wear you out. You will not find it so difficult that you will not be able to, move on. So that's why you need God in all that you want to accomplish. This week, God has been so faithful, and to the glory of God, we are here today, Friday. Thank God it's Friday once again. So, sorry for that little break. You know, we just had to take it to make sure we're giving you the best on Galaxy Television. And so to birthday shout out celebrants. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You can see, have I ever done this before? There are some special people in my life. I just need to do that for. And this is happy birthday to Oluwaseun Joa Rebecca Oyedechi. She is a friend, a colleague, and finally she's a sister. And she wants to Silverbird organization, and she'll be having another year tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. And to everyone celebrating today, the 23rd. We celebrate God's grace. We celebrate the beautiful thing God has extended towards you in this new age. And for everyone having one anniversary or the other, from Family and Values of Galaxy Television, we love you and pray your relationship keep on, blowing beautiful winds and more honor in your month. So.
Yeah, we celebrate you and we see you. All right, today is a special day. As you all know, next week, Tuesday, is the Children's Day celebration. But we decided to give you a little bit of what you will see next week and this Friday. Because we keep it very cool for our younger ones, the younger generations, the ones coming. Today's topic, we're looking at, we don't need adults to tell us to this. We need children to discuss today's topic with us. And we are discussing what makes family special. What makes your family special? Why do you think your family is special? Oh, my family, our family, yeah, this, my this. What makes that family special? And we have very lovely, beautiful dancers here. In the studio, we have two beautiful, when I say beautiful, you know what I'm talking about. Everything that comprises of beauty. And we have them here, right here in the studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Okay, so we have Wealth and we have Grace here in the studio. Wealth, this is your name, Wealth, eh? Okay.
She's actually looking well.
How so well do you? Now I was just looking at her. That maybe it's her research I'll take.
You know what's so charming about you? Your eyes should be insured.
She has very bright.
Your eyes should be insured. And they are so beautiful.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that they're just standing there and looking all bright.
Okay, so before we start our conversation with them this morning, let's go on a very short break. We'll be right back. Let's go straight into our conversation this morning. What makes family special? And I'll be starting with you, Wealth Aduba. Why is family important to you?
Well, I think family is important to me because they're always there when you're down and they're always there to comfort you when you need them.
Okay, when you're down and they're always there to comfort you when you need them. And to you, Grace, why is family important to you?
Well, family, it's like what Mandy said. They are always there for you to comfort you, to guide you through hard times you need help with.
Hard times. Like you're talking about hard times. I'm already thinking the hard times you're already going through. Yeah. But let's leave it at that. I love the fact that you said they are all.
Okay, I want to find out, are there any fun things that make family special to you? Something you can remember your family with, something you can just say, wow. When it comes to fun, I won't, give this up when it comes to my family. Okay, go on.
I actually don't understand the concept of this question.
When you bring family together, what are those things you consider to be fun when you're with your family?
Well, I consider talking to them very much fun. I consider hanging out with them, socializing with them.
Okay, that's your fun part of the family. What about you?
Okay. The fun part of my family is like every Christmas we go out of the country for holidays. For example, Europe. One time we went to Switzerland to see my aunt. She's not really coming back to Nigeria because Nigeria is hard.
Nigeria is hard. Hold on, wait. What can you say about Nigeria? I love that angle and I don't want to shut you up because I believe it's good for children to express themselves. You see what we don't see and what we will try to consider to be put aside. you see better. So to you, Nigeria is hard. When she says that, what can you put together when we talk about Nigeria?
Because every adult knows this, like the money. Some people don't really have houses because of how much the money is. For example, paying rent now, maybe 2 million or 1.5 million naira.
That's one. Any other one? Wealth. Anyone from your side? When we say Nigeria is hard,
Or do you think Nigeria
do
is
you
hard?
think Nigeria is hard?
Very
How hard? So
How
tell me
hard?
how hard. What's that?
Well, how hard?
Very hard.
Very hard. How
Tell
hard?
me, where are you going with that? Very hard.
Buying food.
Buying
food.
Ah. You
So
just said the
when,
former
in
buying
case
food.
someone comes up to just talk about Nigeria before you, and you're outside the country, maybe a foreigner, you're with made your age group, and you're just having fun, and just mention Nigeria, Nigerian people. What would you say to defend Nigeria?
Well, I'd say because Nigeria is the most popular country in Africa.
I love that. Okay.
There are a lot of fun places. For example, Marriott Buffet. They have almost everything. There's even French bread.
Oh my God.
I think
And
this
to
is
wealth.
the bottom.
Wealth. When your age mates are together outside the country with a foreigner and say something about Nigeria, what would you tell such?
Well, I will tell them about all the fun places there are and the fun places I've been to. For example, Giwa Gardens Water Park.
Oh, buddy.
That is the only fun place I have ever been to.
Okay, so now, when we're talking,
I love that.
asked how important family is. You said, well, I love talking to them. So who in your family do you love talking to, and why? Why do you think, this person is the only safe person I know I can discuss and pour my heart to? Who is that person in your family?
Oh no. Every time I'm always asked who's my favorite.
Now I'm not asking, I'm asking who is that person you can always talk to and feel safe and feel secure that you can tell anything, and why do you choose that person in your family?
Well, some days it's my mom, other days it's my dad, and then another day it's my brother, the next day it's my sister. So I do not have a favorite, but and that is because I don't want to hurt anyone.
You don't want to
I don't want to
hurt
hurt anyone. So you could talk to any of them at any time, depending on what is bothering you at that particular moment, right? So you cannot say, okay, this is one person I'm always talking to. And to you, Grace, your family, do you have any person? It's okay, it's only this person I talk to when I'm down, when I'm ready. And if that's the reason why.
Personally, Mom, if you are watching this, no offense.
I love that.
Mommy, your sister, Mommy Tiwa, my aunt. Anytime I come, over, Grace, are you hungry? Do you want food? Yes, I'm hungry.
She's a foodie.
Like, I don't know already says that Grace loves
This
food.
is your sister.
Now you love talking to her because she's always asking,
She's another
are you
aunt for
hungry?
you.
He wants food, and so that's the reason why you feel like,
But that doesn't mean mommy does not give you enough food.
I
It's
know.
just that, you have
she feels
this.
safer. She would always provide whatever you want. He wants pizza, she will give to you without restrictions, I guess.
Now,
I
when we
see.
talk about traditions and routines in your family, how well do you go with this? Is it comfortable? Is it convenient? And how well do you take it? Those are two questions. When it comes to traditions, okay, in our family, these are the things we do. You understand, in your family differently. So when it comes to family and traditions and routines, how well do you hold on to it? Do you accept it? And how do you manage it?
Well, some routines that my family have. Number one, we must pray. Every morning you wake up, you forget to pray. Okay, man, sit down. Let's start praying.
I love that. Now, that voice sounds really makes so bad in my ear, but I'm not going to say anything.
go on.
Continue.
Then, if you want to eat, you must pray over your food before you eat. I don't know if you want to remove all the demonic something in your food, but I still pray over my food because I don't know. And before I go to bed, I must.
You must pray. So
Okay.
prayer is one of the
traditions and routines you have to
I'm
go
so
by.
happy that prayer
Okay,
is one of
Grace,
that.
over to you. Okay, the traditions.
So it's not really different from what Mandy said. Every hour of the day you must pray when you wake up. Gracie, have you prayed today? No, I forgot. Oh yeah, go back to your room. Kneel down, go and pray. In the afternoon, over your food, you must pray. In the car, when you're going to school, oh yeah, let's start praying. Give us a gospel song. And in the evening, before you go to bed, you must pray. And another tradition is we go to church every Sunday.
Okay.
No matter what it is, we must go to church on Sunday. Special service, we'll go. Ceremony, we'll go. Every Sunday, or special service, we must go to
Had there
church.
been any time you were not home? Maybe you had a sleepover at a family friend or your family, and you forgot that particular routine that you just mentioned. What comes to your mind? And what do you do immediately to correct it?
Well,
Because they will not be there. Mom will not be there to remind
monitor
you.
you and say,
So,
pray.
had there been any time you actually, miss and say, wow,
I forgot to pray.
what comes to your mind when such happened? What?
So there was a time my mom traveled out of the country. So I was staying at my cousin's house. And then I just started realizing one day I've been forgetting to pray. Before I go to bed, I will not pray. Before I eat my food, I will not pray. When I wake up in the morning, I will not pray. So then I decided to start praying and told God to forgive me and tell my mother to please forgive me that I not doing this.
And you, these are the exciting parts. Yes, now tell me.
Grace.
That time, had there been any moment? Maybe you went for camping or family visits or sleepovers. Had there been any time? That boy just remember, Gracie, have you prayed? Had there been any time like that? What did you do to make amends?
So when I was in my cousin's house, I was staying there for like the holiday. I was still like 5 or 6 back then. So like my aunt really sounds like my mom. So anytime I hear that voice, it just reminds me. Yes, have you prayed? When she says my name, I will remember that I must pray this morning over my food in the night. I must pray. And I must get ready for church as early as possible. And I always tell God, oh God, if my mom sees me, what I'm doing right now, please forgive me.
Oh my God! How you guys are just
See, one beautiful thing about having you around.
Yeah.
We pray God will answer all those who are believing God for the fruits of the womb.
Yeah.
There's nothing as beautiful as having these ones because they will point to you the way it is. That's why children say, let children come unto me. They will come the way that the way you even say it, your expression, it speaks a lot.
Now, I want to ask this question before God. If you were to describe your family in one word, how would you describe your family? And why would you think that's the best caption for your family?
Well, if I were to describe my family in one word, personally, it would be a happy family. Because every time when you wake up in the morning, you'll be smiling at you.
I have that smile.
I love that.
Trying to eat your food, they're smiling at you. My mom used to tell me that when I'm sleeping, she'll come to me, look at me to make sure I'm sleeping, and then she'll not be smiling at me. Which I personally find creepy and fun.
So for you, your family can be described as a
smiling
happy
family.
and smiling.
A smiling family.
Through thick and thin, your family is always happy and smiling, pulling all through tough times. And to you, Grace, before we go on, how can you describe your family?
Okay. If I were to describe my family in one word, it would be a loving family, but a bit dramatic.
Express that drama to me. I want to know the way that drama comes on board.
Okay,
Yeah.
I actually have 2 examples.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
Number one.
Let's use that.
As the eldest, my brother
You're
and
the
my
first.
sister. Yes.
Wow.
My sister is the youngest. Her name is
How
Abigail.
old is she?
And the middle child, Favor.
How old are they?
Favor is a foodie, like me.
How
How
old
old
is
is
she?
Favor?
How old are you?
I am 10.
How old is
How old
Favor?
is Favor?
Favor is 8.
How old is the last one?
And my sister is 5.
Okay, so
I
go
can
on.
imagine how
Let's hear the drama.
Favor is a bit chubby. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh. She doesn't intimidate
When they
you.
stop.
Don't be intimidated by a free
No, she
Go on.
So, for example, my mom will give Abigail a snack like that she really likes, like Pringles. Man, they thank you. Favor will just appear out of nowhere to her. Abigail, come, let's play. Let's play hide and seek. When Abigail has gone to hide, he'll finish that Pringles. And Abigail will start crying. But as the eldest, I'll come to solve that problem.
Okay.
And another example is that my mom, she's Yoruba. She always used to say Yoruba is better than Edo. But I can't blame her. I use Yoruba a lot more than Edo. I only know like 2 words and how to count 1 to 10 in Edo.
Okay. So you're learning the
But
fun parts of the
does daddy
Yoruba
speak,
word.
your dad, does he speak, communicate with you in Edo more?
No, it's more of my grandfather. He does not even know how to speak Edo too much.
Jay, now
Oh my God,
oh
my God.
Because I'm having fun in the studio. I didn't know about you watching us at home. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back from our Word of Marvel. Welcome back from our Word of Marvel. Family is special. Family is bond. Now you can hear from the mouth of the kids what family means to them, a happy family. So when we keep telling you what you do, your kids are seeing. It's no joke. They actually see what you are doing. Yes, we have our breakfast right in our front. Thank you to Item 7 for serving us this yummy part.
It's Item 7 season. Item 7 season. That's where we are. My color is even blending. Can you imagine?
Item 7.
Hey, come and pay. See me looking so blending. It's really blending with the logo there. So thank you to Item 7. You can always visit Item 7 from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every Monday to Sunday. They are always open and they're fresh. They're yummy. You will love the taste and the aroma. Hey, this my co-host. Already she's salivating. She be foodie. So thank you to Daniel. Thank you to the CEO and of Item 7 and to everyone. Philip, thank you. Tyrone Ibadan, thank you because hey, you did wonders that day that we had the guest in Ibadan. To our guests. So wonderful to have you. And to our president for giving this privilege too. Thank you so much, sir. We love you and we appreciate God's grace over your life. So enjoy the rest of your day by
You can
ordering for
always
your
order 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. You can order anywhere and we'll deliver to you. Alright, sis?
Okay, so it's time for me to ask my question. And Gracie, I want to start with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, why is family important in a child's life? Is there anything you can just pick? When we talk about being secure, being loved, and every other thing, what is so important about family in the life of a child?
Thank you for asking that question. A family in a child's life. Family, they are always there to guide the child, help the child in what they need. For example, a child is getting bullied, maybe in school or in their neighborhood. They can always tell their parents and their parents will make sure to comfort them, make sure they feel safe and loved. Thank you.
Okay, to you, Well.
Well, I think family is important in a child's life because, like Grace said, they can make the child feel safe and can guide them through different things. like your mom now can guide you through things as a female child, and your dad could be there to guide you through different little things, and your siblings too, they can. If your parents aren't around and something happened, like now your elder siblings, they could help you, they could comfort you. Yeah.
Okay, so you talked about family helping you to be safe, and I want to ask, how does family help you to feel loved and feel secure? Because we've had kids running away from their family because it becomes an unsafe to them. A lot of kids will say no, they faced bullying, they faced abuse, they've been maltreated, and so you see, of course, you see kids on the streets, right? And they are homeless, not because they don't have family, they actually came from families, but they ran. So how does family make you feel loved, safe, and secure?
Well, my family makes me feel secure because they tell me that I'm a God's child and God will protect me. They make me feel loved because they tell me that they love me every day.
Wow, they love you every day, and to you, Grace.
Okay. It's not really different from what Mandy said. They always tell me that they love me every day. Though, like I said before, they could be a little bit dramatic, but deep in their hearts, there is still love there. They always try their best to provide for me and make sure I feel safe and loved.
Okay. I love the fact that you say they always tell you they love you.
Now, I want to ask you this question. How can parents make children feel valued? I'm asking you now, you personally, as Gracie and as Wealth. How can parents make children feel valued and celebrated? What's your own view of it? Being, I am valued in my family, and I know one thing my family would never do without me is this. How can family or parents make you feel valued and celebrated? How? As the child from your family.
Okay. Thank you for asking this question. This is really personal. I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
So
that.
they always keep me safe because there's nothing they can do without me, because it's like a tradition to have me in their family. As the first child, when I was born, my dad will never leave my side. Okay, he puts me on the bed and he will always stay beside me. If I'm crying, he'll call my mom. If I'm hungry, all those things. I'm a daddy's girl. So, thank you.
I love that. Over to you, Wealth.
Well, the way my family makes me feel valued is that they care about my education. But let me say, it's a little overboard. Okay? Like now, if I write a test, I get 39/40, my mom will ask me, where did that one mark go?
Waka.
Who did you give it to?
Who did you give it to?
I want to ask a question. If there's one thing you will want to take out of your family,
Oh, no.
you have that liberty. Okay, maybe you become the first lady of a particular state in Nigeria, or you become a big person outside the country who has an elected
Amen.
office.
I
The
love
best of
that.
all
I love that affirmation.
And
Amen.
you like, I love this tradition, but I think it has to go. What would that be in your family? As the Abai's family, right?
Yes.
And Abuda family. What would that be?
Okay. If I were to take something out of my family, Mom, this is a question that you must answer. I want you to take out that tradition of saying Yoruba is better than Edo. Because you married my dad, therefore you are now Edo. Not that you can't speak Yoruba again. You can speak Yoruba because almost everybody in this Nigeria can speak Yoruba. So But please stop saying that Yoruba is better than Edo. We get it. We get it that you like Yoruba, but please stop it.
Okay, over to you, Ralph. What will that be?
Well, this is very interesting.
Interesting.
I want my mother to remove the limited food.
You want your mom to remove the limited food.
Okay.
Now, I want to, because it's more like a pre-Children's Day celebration. And we have a lot of kids out there who are wishing to belong to a family, who are wishing to be part of a family, who are wishing, like you say, your family is a happy family, yours is a loving family. There are some kids that their family is all about fighting, and then, what would be your one word of advice to kids out there watching you, or to parents who are listening to you? I want them to take something home to tell their kids and say, okay, just like you were saying something about it, and you tell them, so okay, I think I have to go back and have this conversation with my kids. What would be your advice to parents out there watching you right now? And I want you to look into your camera and address parents. What is that one thing you feel parents can do to affect and impact the lives of children positively?
To all the parents out there, I just want to tell you, every day you wake up, think about your children. Tell them I love you every day. That's the only thing I want parents to do for their children.
Okay, Gracie.
Okay. Like Mandy said, it's almost the same thing. Parents, please, if your child is hungry, give them the food that they want. It's not every time you eat swallow. Let them eat what they like, please. And also cherish them. Tell them that you love them. Don't spoil them. Don't give them whatever they want. Just appreciate them. Tell them what is good for them and what is not.
Okay, now you are the voice to all other children out there. You're representing the voice of children as we speak ahead of the Children's Day. I want you to do something for me. I want you to wish children, irrespective the background, the culture, the tradition. I don't know whether you can speak a little bit of Edo. Okay, you can't. Irrespective, you can speak Igbo. Well, can you?
You can speak Yoruba.
A little. So, irrespective of the culture, the tradition, wealth, the status, can you pass a beautiful message out there to children to encourage them? A word of encouragement from you both individually. Can you?
Okay. So, children out there, if there's something you need to tell your parents that is making you feel heavy or built up inside your heart, tell them. They are your parents. They will always want to know what that thing is, and they will always try to get rid of it. They will always try to make you feel cherished and loved. It's not that they don't want to do what you wanted them to do. It's just that sometimes they can't really do it. It's not all the time they must do this perfectly or that perfectly. Sometimes they try really hard but don't get it. So don't be sad, because they are always there for you. Remember that first time that you learned how to walk and they were super happy for you. It's not all the time that they must do what you like. Sometimes they always wanted to do it, but they couldn't afford to do it.
Thank you so much. Well, over to you.
Well, one thing I want to say to all the children is that if you have a passion for something, like now you want to become an artist, you want to become a doctor, things like that, tell your parents. They will help you. They'll give you words of encouragement. Like, keep going. Don't stop until you have into your passion. Just tell your parents and they'll be there with you every step of the way.
Tell your parents and they'll be there every step.
You just
of the
wow
way.
them.
Like
You just take
you know,
it
people
on.
just to be.
And that's beautiful,
And
right?
it's really a call to
I wish we can
parents
continue
that
this.
you get. You know, sometimes it's good to give the children a voice today. You can never know what's so deep inside of them that they want to speak out, they want to talk. It's not the time
I
you
clap.
shut them. So please, a very round of applause for our wonderful, wonderful
Yes.
kids here. Thank you.
It's so good to have you
much.
this morning.
Thank
And
you.
you are making my Friday today.
Like it's
And
already.
I'm all charmingly
Yeah.
smiling up. And
I think I will adopt the method of smiling so that at least they'll say, okay, she's always smiling.
thank you for being on the
Thank
show
you.
this
Thank
morning.
you.
I hope you had a wonderful time with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I told you, anytime you go anywhere, don't let anybody start keeping you like this when you're on set. Be yourself, be free, express yourself. I love the way you're like me, you know, me. I'm taking that away with you this morning. Me, no, I like using my hands still, but I love the fact that you're like me. Hey, I love that. You did it again. A big shout out to every parent out there. We love you. We appreciate God's grace over your life, over your children, your love, your patience, your understanding, your wisdom for everything and your commitment. Your love should not come with material things alone. Your love is the act that you put into it. Time you spend with them, it goes a long way. So a big shout out to our wonderful Wealth Aduba this morning and Grace Ebatia. Yes. Baitia. So thank you so much. We love you, and to our darling sister who brought them. On that note, I hope to see you on Monday by the grace of God. Have a splendid and a wonderful weekend. As you remain Olori Adito Clavidio.
Thank you to everyone who has made this week production a very wonderful one. We are saying thank you so much, from our president to our assistant station manager to our head of programs to the man behind the camera. We love you, everybody. MCR, our editor, we appreciate you. Thank you to our viewers for staying tuned, and for Item 7 for making sure we have enough to eat this week. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week as the Lord will be taking us on brand new topics. Please don't miss any of the topics next week. Don't miss the show. We'll see you. Have a splendid weekend ahead. I am Princess Joy Eyo. Boom. Bye for now.